Purple Positivity is brought to you by BetterEdge. Get your free $20 on us when you use the promo code BBS when you sign up at BetterEdge.com.
Welcome into another episode of Purple Positivity. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still positive. This will probably be the last episode for the season. It'll be called Purple Positivity, but I think we'll do some playoff positivity. We're not going to talk much about this fight, the Vikings game, the last game, although we got to dive into it just a little bit. Things were going great. I think of two plays that will live on in my head for, I don't know, probably some of the postseason. Things just happen sometimes where you just think about two plays where the game went wrong. Do I think the Vikings had any shot in hell to beating the 49ers? Absolutely not. And especially now after I saw them play against the Giants that second time and then the playoffs on the line, that defense is just bad. You can sugarcoat it all you want. It's a bad defense. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if it's the players. I don't know if it's a combination of them both, but it is bad. Anyway, two plays stick out in my brain. The first one is second drive. During the second drive, they get a first down. I think it was on the third down I think it was second down. Second down, they get a first down. Then they measure it and realize that it's not a first down. So they got third and one, third and two, whatever it was. They end up trying to do this weird little trick play where you give Kirk Cousins the ball. I'm all for ingenuity. I'm all for, being goofy, trick plays, all that stuff. But having your $40 million a year quarterback taking a pass on a third and one or third and two, and that's not it, guys. That is not it. Then the next one is in the fourth quarter, 4th and 1, you're ready to go for it, and your left tackle of the future, Christian Darrisaw, false start. Then you got to settle for the field goal, ties the game up, instead of going in and punching it in and taking a lead. Those two plays right there, they're the big ones that stick. Those are the two offensive plays that I'm like, oh man, if we could have it right there. We're not even going to talk about the last play where our $40 million quarterback, or 90 million, 175 million, whatever it is, threw a 4-yard pass on 4th and 9 to end our season. Whatever, I don't know. But here we go. The positive takeaway from this is the Vikings ended 13-5. Now, raise your hand. How many people thought the Vikings were going to have 13 wins this season? Raise your hand. Now, put your hand down because you're a liar. And this is a podcast, so I can't see you anyway. So, if you take anything away, they overachieved. For the most part, I just think you get that false hope that you're like, oh, maybe this year's the year. And then it gets taken away. Then they underachieve. How Vikings was that? Either way, congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings. Congratulations to us fans for sticking around. That place was rocking from what I was told. It sounded loud the whole entire time. When the defense wasn't going to show up whatsoever, you guys were still just all out there cheering your A's off. Just cheering like crazy. And proud of you guys, proud of the fans, proud of this team. This team was good. I still think Kevin O'Connell's the guy. I do not believe Ed Donatello should continue on his tenure with the Minnesota Vikings. But that can be a discussion for another day. You're going to hear it all offseason long. Hopefully, I still can't believe Ed Donatello still has a job, to be honest with you. But either way, now moving forward, we're going to do playoff positivity. I'll talk about the teams in a positive manner. I'll kind of predict the wins. My prediction for this weekend is all 4 home team wins. I think it's going to be close, but if I was to pick a little mild upset, I could see Cincinnati beating Buffalo. I have that one. That one's kind of on my radar. And don't be surprised if the New York Giants couldn't go into Philly and do something against Philly, because that New York Giants team that walled the Vikings, they were not fazed by that home crowd. And they play outdoors. and they're used to rough, tough Philly. Played them twice. Played them in Philly once. So if those are the two upsets that could happen, but for the most part, I'm picking all 4 home teams. That's my prediction. We'll just go along as we go. And thank you for following along. And as always, even though they're done for this season, Skol forever, bitches.